All right, folks, this is part two. I'm going to start with the outside. So the reviewers and pretty much every channel that does it or dealership that does it, they always talk about the features of, like the Platinum Reserve, and they'll have the Baja stand color of the Pro4x, so they have it. This is the gun metallic, which, by the way, I wasn't planning on getting this color at first. I did want the Baja Storm, which is the sand color, and after I saw this color in person, though, I couldn't stop looking at it, and so I went with that one, and I loved it, and I still love it. It's great. Anyways, let's get back to what we're supposed to be talking about here. So the running boards, they always talk about the running boards, how they're rugged and all that stuff, which, yes, they're great. They look awesome. Functionality-wise, even better, because they don't talk about how they have these slots here with the slants. So if you have mud, if you have snow, if you have whatever you need to wipe your shoes off with, you just, before you get in, it'll make it less dirty, not fully clean, obviously it never is, but you just scrape it off before you get in. That's fantastic. Great job on Nissan's part. Oh yeah, this one's pretty bougie. It's got illuminated kick plates, which never would have added them if I didn't buy this used, if I built it out, but now that I have them, it's pretty awesome, not gonna lie. The little step here in the back, if you had an older truck or have an older truck and you don't have something like this, where you have this little kick out to easily get up and in and out of your bed, which I know the reviewers talk about that too, but it is super convenient to have. The Titan boxes, let's talk about these. This is part of the outside. Oh yeah, soft open tailgate, gotta love that. Most trucks have it these days, and it's very nice to have. So they're weatherproof, obviously. You can see about all the other features they have through the different review sites. I'm going to show you functionality. So yes, they lock, and then you just press it to open it up. Bam. You can fit quite a bit of stuff in here. I've got extra tools for the job, wire nuts, hole saws, safety glass, socket set. I think that's one of my lasers or something in there. Cord, and then I can still fit tons more in here. I just wanted to keep it a little less cluttered, I guess you'd say. So that's that side. This side is where I keep the stuff for towing and tithing on. So I've got my jumper cables and straps, tow strap, blocks for if you ever change a tire in a truck, you sometimes need a few blocks to get up to your suspension, to lift it, jack it up, or just to have if you're camping and you need something to level with. They're great, they're handy, super good to have. Anyways, that's the functionality part of it. Now, as far as tie down goes, I haven't had the opportunity to really tie much down with the cleats and whatnot that came with it. So when the time comes, I will be tying down motorcycles. When I go camping, I'll be putting a motorcycle in the bed, and I'll let you know how that goes. I'll make a video about it. Then there's these little access doors if you have it for the outlet. I know it's dark, but it's up in there. It's pretty easy to get to. Same with the 7-pin on that side. One thing I noticed might become an issue though, where the hooks are. Not here, but up front, there's like a little cubby hole. I know this lighting's bad. I was trying to do this during the day earlier and it just wasn't working out, but right there is the hook. You still probably can't see it on the video. But they might become problematic trying to tie things down that are taller necessarily. But hey, that's what the cleats are for, right? Anyways, moving on. Bed cover. That probably might be in the way, maybe, of tying something down. Maybe not if you hook it underneath, I'm sure, but I don't really think it's gonna be that big of an issue, but that was a concern of mine before I bought this. But I'm super glad it came with the bed cover. the tonneau cover, even though it's a roll-up one. The hard side's very better for security purposes, but this thing works just fine, keeping things dry, keeping things secure, since the tailgate does lock. And most of all, it really helps with gas mileage. Mythbusters did a thing on it. You can watch that whole video, I'm sure, look it up, find it if you really want to know if it's true or not. But I feel like it really is helpful, because I'll talk about in another video the gas mileage that this gets, because they don't talk about the gas mileage. You can't find the gas mileage unless you're searching deep in the forums, and usually you only find it on the prior to 2020 Gasser XDs or even the Cummins XDs, and they don't really talk about it. It's not EPA rated, so they're not going to tell you at the dealer or anything either. So you want to know what the real world gas mileage is, especially for if you live in altitude, Colorado, like I do. I'll get into that. I think that about covers it for the outside. If I forget anything, I'll maybe make another video later and let you know. If there's something in particular you want to know about pertaining to the outside, drop a comment, ask, and I'll see what I can do. All right, next part we'll probably do a little bit on the inside. Thanks.